Hi, my name is Michael Wilkinson. I'm the Managing Director at Leadership Strategies, the facilitation company. One of the things I'd love to share with you is one of our engagement strategies that we often use. If you employ breakout groups with your teams and then have a report back process, I suspect typically what happens is during the report back process, you have lots of teams not saying anything, not giving any feedback. We use something called rotating flipcharts to prevent that from happening. So let's pretend, for example, we're working on SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And you have 4 teams working around the room, one team working on a flip chart of strengths, another team working on weaknesses, another team opportunities, another team's threats. Now it's time to rotate. Now the strengths team would go over to the weaknesses board. The weaknesses team would go over to the opportunities board, and likewise the threats team would come to the strengths board. And they would come with their marker as well as with their pad. And so what they would do as a team, they would go through each of the strengths. And they would do one or two things. They would either check it to say they like it, or put an X on it to say they disagree, and then add things to the bottom. As for example, the blue team might say, yep, dedicated staff, we agree with that. Products customers love, yep, we agree with that. High customer satisfaction, they may put an X and say, nope, we disagree with that. And anytime they put an X, they then have to write on a Post-it how to fix it. They don't write what's wrong with it, they write how to fix it. And so high customer satisfaction, they might say, really, you know what? It's not customer satisfaction that's high. What's really high is customer implementation. So what they're saying is that they want to replace customer satisfaction with customer implementation. And they put their chart there, post it up, and then again, they're checking of all the things they like. When they're done, they rotate to the next chart. When the next team comes, they might be the red team. And they might say, you know what, yeah, we like that, we like that. You know what, we disagree with that team. We like this, we like this, we like this. And they may add a 6, excellent communication service. Then when the green team comes, they would do the same thing, checking what they agree with, Xing what they don't. And anytime they get to an X, they have to write a Post-it. When the team rotates back, the original black team, they come back to their chart, they will see a bunch of checks and some X's with Post-its. Their only job at this point is to say whether they agree, yes with the Post-it, or disagree, and in. Now think about what the whole group now needs to talk about. Do they have to talk about what's on the flip chart? No. Do they have to talk about the yeses? No. The only thing they need to talk about as an entire group are the ends. And so the focus of the group is deciding who said the Post-it and why the group said in, and then the whole group decides. When you're done, you have critical reviews done by all the teams, great feedback, and a nice process that keeps everybody engaged through it. Rotating flip charts is an excellent way to do a review following a breakout session.